First section of notes today is titled Direct, Inverse, and Joint Variation. There's three types of variations, or how numbers change. They could be direct variation, inverse variation, or joint variation. Three different formulas for direct variation. The formula is y equals k times x. X and y would be variables. K would be a constant or a number. Inverse, the second type of variation. Formula would be y equals k divided by x. Again, x and y are variables. K is a constant or a number. And the last type of variation, joint or jointly. Y equals k times x times z. And jointly there's three variables, x, y, and z. And again, you have k as a constant or a number. The first problem we'll solve is if y varies directly as x and y equals 15 when x equals 3, find y when x equals 12. So again, y varies directly means we'll be using the direct formula, which is y equals k times x. Y equals 15 when x equals 3 means you can plug a 15 for the y and a 3 for the x. And we want to find out what y is when x changes to 12. When you plug 3 and 15 in, you can now solve for k or solve for the constant. Divide by 3, and k is equal to 5. K again is a constant. It stays the same throughout this problem, but can change for future problems. If we go back to the original equation, y equals k times x, we want to find out what y equals. We found k is equal to 5, and we want to find y when x equals 12. So the answer to this question would be y equals 60. Y equals 15 when x equals 3, but when x changes to 12, the y value will change to 60. We'll do one more problem for this section. Next problem, if y varies inversely as x and y equals 5 when x equals 10, find y when x equals 2. So again, y varies inversely means we'll use the inverse equation, which again is y equals k divided by x. Y is equal to 5 when x equals 10 means we can plug a 5 in for the y and a 10 in for the x. Solving for k, you can multiply both sides by 10. And 50 is equal to k, or k equals 50. Keep in mind, we're not solving for k. We want to find out what y is. Find y when x equals 2. So going back to the original equation, y equals, k we know is 50, x is 2, dividing out, y equals 25. So again, y equals 5 when x equals 10 But if x changes to 2, if it varies inversely and changes to 2, y will change to 25. The first function is a v-shape. All v-shapes are absolute value. The second function is in the form y equals k times x, which would be direct variation. The last function, y equals 4 divided by x, is in the form y equals k over x, which would be inverse variation.